and thousands of international personnel also to help stabilize the territory. This announcement is expected Thursday in Washington at the renamed United States Institute of Peace. Now, Trump calls the board the most consequential international body in history. But here's the stark reality, or a reality check, if you may. The United Nations, World Bank, and the European Union estimate rebuilding Gaza could cost around $70 billion. That's approximately 14 times more than what's currently being pledged. On the ground, the war between Israel and Hamas lasted more than 2 long, grueling years. A US brokered ceasefire on the 10th of October slowed down the fighting, but airstrikes and tensions continue as we get you this broadcast. The ceasefire plan calls for an armed international stabilization force to secure Gaza and oversee the disarming of Hamas. It is a key demand from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, so far, only one country has made the firm move. Indonesia says up to 8,000 troops could very well be ready by June for a possible humanitarian and peace mission in the war-torn enclave. More than 20 nations, meanwhile, are on Trump's board of peace, but it's unclear how many will attend Thursday's first meeting. Bangladesh is inching towards the formation of a new government. Bangladesh, the BNP's Tariq Rahman will take oath in South Plaza of the Bangladesh Parliament tomorrow. That's on Tuesday. And with that, he will get its first male prime minister in 35 years. Now, PM Narendra Modi is invited for the swearing-in. However, owing to prior commitments in Mumbai, the Prime Minister won't be attending the oath-taking ceremony, and instead, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri will be in fact attending the oath-taking ceremony. Apart from India, several other countries are also invited by the BNP. These include China, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Qatar, including many other nations. French President Emmanuel Macron lands in Mumbai close to midnight this evening, one among nearly 20 global leaders attending the AI Action Summit. That's right. Now, this is his 4th bilateral visit to India, and the agenda stretches well beyond artificial intelligence. He's among the 20 global leaders who are in fact visiting New Delhi to participate in the AI Action Summit. However, President Macron is only on a 3-day visit this time, his 4th bilateral visit to India, with not just AI, but key agreements in defense also on the cards. Now, on his agenda are key discussions on AI during the AI Action Summit, along with talks on further deepening defense and counter-terrorism cooperation and enhancing cooperation in healthcare. Mr. Macron will meet PM Modi in Mumbai tomorrow. The two leaders are then expected to hold talks on AI cooperation, defense partnerships, counter-terrorism coordination, and healthcare, as I was just mentioning. Meanwhile, they will also jointly inaugurate the India-France Innovation Forum and formally launch the India-France Year of Innovation 2026. Macron will then fly to the capital New Delhi on Wednesday and jointly inaugurate the AI Action Summit in the national capital on Thursday, along with the Prime Minister. Meanwhile, this report digs into the deep bonhomie between PM Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron.
Diplomacy in the Modi-Macron era looks like this. Warm hugs and pull-asides, a bond that's been trending for a decade.
But we do prefer respect to bullies, we do prefer science to plotism, and we do prefer rule of law to brutality.
They are the OG anchors of the world stage. Prime Minister Modi since 2014, President Macron since 2017. While other world leaders come and go, these two have built a rapport that is second to none.
Nowadays, you are fighting about Twitter.
It's not just a bilateral meeting, it's a reunion of friends. 6 trips for Modi to France, and now Macron's 4th to India. The frequency says it all. Remember this? Rajasthan 2024. A massive roadshow that had all of Jaipur on the streets for Macron's state visit. From the open-top jeep to a humble Jaipur tea stall. While the world watched, Prime Minister Modi gave the French president a crash course in India's digital revolution, paying for their chai through UPI.
Already paid. He's got it.
And you got a confirmation there.
And the respect goes both ways. In the hallowed halls of the United Nations, Macron didn't just give a speech, he quoted his friend, telling the world Indian Prime Minister Modi was right. This is not an era for war.
Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, was right when he said, the time is not for war. It is not for revenge against the West.
Even on the toughest global calls, like oil price caps, Macron's first instinct, pulling Prime Minister Modi aside to ask, what is your view? From hosting each other for Republic Day parade to dhols playing at the inauguration of the Indian consulate in Marseille, the two leaders have shared a bond of mutual trust and respect. In 2025, when Macron's visit ended, he broke every protocol in the book, driving to the airport himself just to see off the Prime Minister. But when the chemistry is this real, you don't just send a car, you go yourself. Over the years, India and France have deepened their cooperation on all fronts, with the leaders themselves pitching in as passionate ambassadors for their own nation. It's not just about politics, it's about the vibe. Whether it's an official banquet or a pull-aside meet, these two know how to celebrate their partnership. Now, Macron returns to India to participate in the AI Action Summit and ink next-gen defense deals with India. But amid the high-tech deals and billion-dollar defense contracts, the core remains the same. From Paris, with love, the bromance continues. Bureau Report, NDTV.
We now take you to the Middle East, where Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday said any nuclear deal between the US and Iran must make sure that all enriched material leaves Iran, including the equipment and the infrastructure that allows you to enrich it in the first place. Quoting late US President Ronald Reagan and his then stance on the Soviet Union, Netanyahu defended a similar approach to Tehran's nuclear program. Listen in.
The President is determined to exhaust the possibilities of achieving a deal which he believes can be achieved because of the circumstances that have been created, the force projection, and the fact that, as he says, Iran must surely understand that they missed out last time, and he thinks there's a serious probability that they won't miss out this time. I will not hide from you that I express my skepticism of any deal with Iran because, frankly, Iran is reliable on one thing. They lie and they cheat.
North Korea said Monday it completed a new housing district in Pyongyang for families of North Korean soldiers killed while fighting alongside Russian forces in Ukraine. It's the latest effort by Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un to honor the war dead. Still images from Pyongyang's official Korean Central News Agency, the KCNA, showed Kim Jong-un and his daughter Kim Joo-ai at a ceremony on Sunday, with Kim Jong-un cutting a ribbon and then both Kim and his daughter hugging people before finally handing out documents allocating apartments. Now, one woman is also shown bowing her head very low in front of Kim Jong-un to receive her document. The U.S. Department of Defense, in collaboration with the Department of Energy, took part in an exercise to transport a next-generation nuclear reactor from March Air Reserve Base in California to Hill Air Force Base in Utah on a large cargo plane on Sunday. The C-17 transport plane, to be precise here. Meanwhile, Secretary of Energy Chris Wright, Undersecretary for War for Acquisition and Sustainment Michael Duffy, and the CEO of Valad Atomics, Isia Taylor, all boarded the plane carrying the nuclear reactor to Utah and viewed the reactor in the plane. We get you a reaction.
Today's activity aligns with a broader initiative to improve the speed, safety, and effectiveness of advanced nuclear reactor testing and to better understand the logistics, certification, and handling requirements associated with these systems. For the Department of War to deploy transportable nuclear microreactors, many logistics scenarios need to be tested through demonstrations like these to develop a robust understanding of the challenges involved.
A large volcano in Hawaii began erupting on Sunday afternoon. The visuals you see on their screen right now, sending fiery fountains of lava and hot ash sky high into the sky. The US Met Survey showed video of Mount Kilauea spewing lava fountains about 1,000 feet or 300 meters high as a river of lava flowed nearby. Now, the National Weather Service reported plumes from the eruptions going 35,000 feet above sea level, but there were no reports of ash falling on the ground. Well, with that, it's time we slip into a short break. News and updates continue on the other side. Don't you go anywhere.
The scriptures are trying to show us a treasure map to find happiness. If you discover that happiness, you've fulfilled your purpose in life. When you improve your mental immunity, your mental health improves. Bhagavad Gita gives us a manual for living life. How should you live your life? How should you conduct yourself in different situations?
Yes, I've won £1,000! This month, you can win cash prizes when you play free bingo at Tombola. Play for free!
Don't say a word. No one needs to know. You're my special girl.
Go on, you can show me. You promised. Remember? Can't back out now.
Because we're special friends, aren't we? It'll be our little secret.
1 in 20 children in the UK has been sexually abused.
No one has to know.
It's appalling to even think about, but it's real. Real children need real protection. Please call 0800 702 2977, text child 5 to 84915, or go online to donate £3 a month to the NSPCC. For many children, contacting the NSPCC's Childline is the first step to ending sexual abuse. But we urgently need your help to answer their calls.
Are you somewhere safe right now?
Your regular donation can help us go into schools to reach children earlier, before abuse happens. Please call, text, or go online to donate now. Right now, real children are facing abuse they don't know how to cope with and don't understand. Please, help us make it stop.
Just sorted my guaranteed over 50 plan with Sun Life. There's even a cash payout.
Nice one.
It's given me the confidence to look after myself. I've started learning jiu-jitsu.
Come on!
Don't miss out on our limited time offer. Call or search Sun Life Plan today.
Looking for funding that fits your property and business needs? Punjab National Bank International Limited, PNBIL, offers bespoke property-backed lending for unregulated residential buy-to-let and commercial investment loans in all asset classes, as well as financing for care homes, hotels and trading businesses, subject to status. Visit www.pnbint.com or your nearest branch for more details.
Is your trip to Peru confirmed?
Welcome back. On to news from the world of business and technology, where the Impact AI Summit begins today in India, showcasing the world's best AI technology backed by global policymakers, tech leaders, and global heads of states. Here's all you need to know.
India's AI moment is here, and the AI Impact Summit is the reflection of India's focus on reshaping the future. The event brings together global policymakers and innovators under one roof to showcase, scale, and deploy AI solutions that solve real problems, not just concepts. 20 heads of state will be attending from around the world, adding global heft to the summit and underlining India's role in global AI dialogue. 40-plus AI tech categories are on display, from health and education to sustainable development and inclusive growth. Organized into 7 thematic impact zones, the summit is designed to bridge innovation with measurable results. Key highlights include global AI challenges, AI for all, AI by her,
and Youth AI aimed at solutions with social impact, women-led innovations, and youth-powered ideas for public good. Government and private sectors will be sealing partnerships, deep dive sessions, and investment talks, turning demos into deployment.
What the India AI mission has done is basically to ensure that there is truly a model to democratize access to AI resources.
First time the summit is happening in a country of the global south, a developing country. So we also want to bring the voice of the global majority at the world stage.
It's not just buzzwords, it's business and policy shaping AI's future across India and beyond. From demos to deals, from policy tables to startups scaling solutions, this is where the future of AI is being built in India.
Well, in the world of sports, Team India beat Pakistan in one of the biggest and most anticipated face-offs yet in the T20 World Cup, which is underway. Now, the heated clash between India and Pakistan ended with a dominant performance, to say the least, here from the men in blue, battering Pakistan and winning by 61 runs in Sri Lanka's Colombo. Now, on a slow pitch with long boundaries, shot selection mattered more than spectacle. Ishan Kishan understood the brief early. His 77 of just 40 deliveries gave Team India control of tempo and also forced the Pakistani bowlers to rethink length through the power play. India's strong 175 for 7 reflected assessment and discipline as well. Now, with the ball, the intent was clear as well. Jasprit Bumrah and Hardik Pandya struck in the first 6 overs, both the pacers striking in the first 6 overs. And from there, well, the squeeze only tightened. Dot balls mounted, the asking rate climbed. And well, for Pakistan, they never settled into a rhythm. Ishan Kishan, Hardik Pandya and Jasprit Bumrah were the stars of the night for India, powering the team to a victory. Now, India's spin attack of Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav and Akshar Patel also took India to a position of cruise control, and the night was capped off by a late flourish by Hardik Pandya. Now, you see, in high-pressure contests, clarity is currency. Many argue that India had it from the first over. Take a look at this report.
A clash rooted in rivalry, outside noise,
what a shot that is!
Political stands. But a result that was nothing short of inevitable. Team India headed into the contest the clear favourites. And rightfully so, having won all their last 10 matchups against Pakistan in the ICC arena. So much of the hype revolved around Team India's superstar opener, Abhishek Sharma. But it was his opening partner, Ishan Kishan, that ran away with the plaudits. Kishan smashed a brilliant 40 ball 77, while the other Indian batters struggled in the middle overs. Kishan's firebrand counter-attack powered India to a solid 175-run total by the end of the innings, helped by useful cameos by Rinku Singh and Shivam Dubey.
You know, sometimes you just have to believe what you want to play, what shots are on, and, you know, you have to just focus on your strength. So I was just keeping it simple and, you know, watching the ball and playing with the field, maybe trying to make them run as much as they can. But yeah, I think it worked pretty well in my side.
Pakistan spinners set the tone for their team, choking a free flow of runs for India. Chasing 175 on a tough pitch, Pakistan were always up against it. And it was evident. India's frontline bowling attack made light work of Pakistan's batting order, decimating them for 114 runs. Bumrah, Kuldeep, Akshar and Varun all contributed to the side's cause as India cruised to yet another all-round win.
That's up in the air. This should be a straightforward chance.
Captain Surya Kumar Yadav lauded his team for leaving no stone unturned.
Tilak, Shivam and Rinku batted. I think it was commendable. As a matter of the fact, Tilak as well coming in, chipping in. I think it was great to see everyone contributing.
It was a humbling loss for Pakistan, and fans around the world couldn't contain their excitement. After weeks of speculation, boycotts, U-turns, the cricket always does the talking. Bureau Report, NDTV.
Meanwhile, we've got some more reactions coming in from both the players and, well, the critics. Take a look.
We are, whatever captain says, we are focusing on our strength, and it's outside talk. There's India's batting versus Pakistan bowling or whatever. We are not thinking about that. We are just thinking about our plan and our execution. When we are batting or bowling, we are just thinking about if we are bowling first or we are bowling second, what we have to do, how wicket was. So we are thinking about our game. We are not thinking about our batting and their bowling and all. So it's usually we are taking one match at a time. So today was Pakistan team, so we are focusing on them, and that's just made our plan, and just we discuss that only.
पाकिस्तान से जीतना मुझे लगता है बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है, और मुझे आज कॉन्फिडेंस पूरा है कि जिस तरह से हमारे लड़के खेले हैं, हम विश्व कप भी जीतेंगे। शुरू से ही कभी ईशान किशन चलते हैं, कभी अभिषेक चलते हैं, सब लड़के चलते हैं, तो हम लोगों के पास इतनी मजबूत टीम है कि विल डेफिनेटली विन द वर्ल्ड कप।
Well, there you heard it. Meanwhile, my colleague and NDTV's consulting editor, Boria Majumdar, joins us for his take on this emphatic victory for the men in blue. Boria, your initial thoughts on this emphatic win?
Absolutely correct. I can't not agree with you when you say that cricket-wise it was a poor game. And especially in a T20 format, if a match becomes one-sided, it becomes very boring. By the 10th over in the Pakistan innings, all of us knew what the result is. Power play 38 for 4, we know what the result is. So Pakistan needs to turn up better. And you know, since Mohsin Naqvi took over, 6 matches have been played, it's 6-0 in favor of India. Gautam Gambhir, last 6 months, 4-0 in favor of India. Surya Kumar Yadav said it is no rivalry. It is no rivalry. And India is proving that time and again. You and I are also responsible for hyping this up. We are the ones who build this up, saying, oh, India, Pakistan, India, Pakistan. But ultimately, the two teams that turn up, one team turns up, and that's India. And time and again, it's been proved that Pakistan.
Absolutely. Boria, now, where do you think did the Pakistanis eventually lost this match? What was that crucial bottleneck for you?
That's a good question. I'll give you a two-part answer. Where did Pakistan lose? Firstly, Salman Agha should not have. By the way, let me say I was on NDTV Live on English and Hindi. And we said this, that how on earth are you winning the toss and bowling? Because you should have batted. And everybody said Australia versus Zimbabwe. You had the Zimbabwe example in front of you. You could have pushed India with a score on the board. You know how good the Indian batters are, that they can bat you out. And then that was the first call. Then to bowl Shaheen Afridi at the death, I thought was once again a wrong call. Salman Agha should have bowled himself. He had Abrar. He could have gone to Abrar. He did not need to go to Shaheen Afridi. 16 runs came off that last over and the match went beyond Pakistan. So tactically Salman Agha was beaten. He did not use Usman Tariq well, and then in batting it was a rubbish display. Sahibzada Farhan, Saim Ayub, it was as if they were turbocharged. They wanted to hit from ball 1. Salman Agha himself and then Babar Azam. Babar Azam should be dispensed with right now. This is a pathetic Pakistan batting attack.
Well, absolutely right there, Boria. Now, my final question before I let you off the hook. Has Mohsin Naqvi, in fact, failed as a good administrator?
You're very right. I mean, when you think of an administrator or a top administrator, you know, the first thing that comes to mind is responsibility. Nothing more. I mean, you don't need anything more but responsibility, compassion, sensitivity. Mohsin Naqvi wants to be the center of attraction everywhere, the alpha male. I am the boss, everybody else will come to me. It doesn't work like that. The cricketers are the centerpiece of this game. Mohsin Naqvi came to the Cinnamon Life Hotel where he checked in. The moment it happened, you know, and I was there, all of a sudden everybody started jumping around him. Then the Pakistan team was literally made to parade to go and meet him. Then on the, you know, it was like some big man has come and you've got to pay your homage. It doesn't work like that. You're the cricket board boss. You're not coming here as Interior Affairs Minister. You're coming here as cricket board boss. Let the players rest. And then on the day of the match, after the 6th wicket fell, he left. That is what is the worst, you know. He has to take more responsibility. He has to take the bullet for the players, stay for the players, soak it in. If you're losing, so be it. You have to go and say to the players, you have made the Super 8, you still have a chance. You can come back from here and not give them the feeling that, oh, it's a sinking boat, I'm leaving, you guys go to hell. That's the biggest problem with this team.
And now take you over to Italy, where US rapper Flavor Flav took his unique style and yeah boy catchphrase to the streets of Cortina on Sunday. Now this as he battled the cold in his first taste of the Winter Olympics ever. Now, Flava is a founding member of the legendary hip-hop group Public Enemy. Well, he's in Italy as the official hype man for the USA bobsled and the skeleton teams, something he started doing in Paris 2 years ago, by the way, where he promoted the USA's water polo team. Meanwhile, listen in to the legendary rapper and what he has to say.
Yeah, boy, we got the rings. We got the rings doing their things. That's right. And you know what these rings represent? Unity. You know what I'm saying? Unity amongst all nationalities. And that's what we need in the world today. We need unity amongst all nationalities of the world. That's what we really need.
Well, finally, an update from the very heart of London. Larry the cat is marking 15 years as Britain's chief mouser at 10 Downing Street, a symbol of stability in a rather turbulent political time. The unofficial first feline has served under 6 prime ministers. We leave you with this report.
Prime ministers come and prime ministers go, but there's one resident of Downing Street who endures, Larry the cat. Larry is celebrating 15 years of serving as chief mouser to the Cabinet Office, his official title. Larry's is a real rags to riches story. He was a stray cat who was adopted in 2011 by Downing Street from the Battersea Dogs and Cats home to deal with a rodent infestation. His record on that score is a bit mixed. There have been suggestions he hasn't actually caught that many mice in his 15 years in the post, but he's become a much beloved fixture of Downing Street. The journalists who come to the street every day regularly give him treats and wait for him to appear from behind the black door just so they can get shots of him posing or prowling or generally going about his daily business.
I think it's just that air of anticipation because we just don't know exactly what will happen, but we do know that he's great at photobombing. So if there's a foreign leader that's about to visit, then we know he'll just come out at the exact moment that that meet and greet's about to happen. So I think it's like also he's just a nice way to ice break things and keep things cordial with people and be an ambassador for the UK. People who wouldn't necessarily be interested in politics actually become very interested just because of Larry, just to catch him on camera, on TV, and see if he's going to photobomb a leader or do something really funny. And like another time when Joe Biden came and basically he was lingering around on the red carpet and basically custodian had to grab him and take him in. He's this presence that's here, he kind of watches over everything. And I think it's just a very reassuring thing for a lot of people that he's around. And he's still sprightly as ever despite being 19. And then this 15 years here as his anniversary is basically a testament to the fact that, he's outlasted a lot of people because he's just a cat. He's very good at what he does, lounging around and basically showing people that he's not very nonchalant.
Given the fact that India invested so much, the Prime Minister himself invested so much in the India-America relationship, are you extremely disappointed with the Trump administration and how transactional they're choosing to be?
Well, look, every government and certainly every American president has their own way of approaching the world. I grant you that in the case of President Trump, it's radically different from how his predecessors did. I think he himself would say that. We have right now a set of issues which the relationship is grappling with. I mean, to me, look, foreign policy doesn't always, everything doesn't go your way all the time on all the issues, on all the relationships. So there will be issues.